Hello again, BCW fans. This is Gorilla Monroe, and welcome to another edition of BCW Roundtable Live. I'm joined by Tony DeBurn for another week of great BCW action that we found in the BCW Vault. How's it going, Tony?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing all right. We got a lot to talk about this week. There's a lot going on in the wrestling world.
To say the least.
Yeah, to say the least, as well as the outside world. But yeah, we got two great matches this week that all include folks who used to be kind of in the same factions. The first match would be Tommy Celcious versus Russian Hellhound Gregor Petrov as Measure 11 explodes in a classic confrontation.
Yep, that'll be from the September to Remember 2018 show. We had the brutal tag team match with Chop Top and Leatherface taking on Meat and Mac Traeger from that show last week as well. So,
oh wow, cool.
Got a little bit of a theme going here, carrying over from last week, and then going into the whole team or faction infighting, so to speak, here today.
Yeah, definitely a theme going on with a second match as well. As Zack Winters squares off against Meat in a match that took place just after the split of the Freak Show. And this match is a title match, actually, for the No Limits hardcore title. So we're in for some more violence this week, much like last week. With
yeah, you better believe it. Yeah, this was just after Zack had actually won the belt.
So just after Zack won that belt, as he squares off against Meat. So yeah, we will be joined by a few guests this week as well. Bad Blood, franchise player Bad Blood, will be joining us momentarily to catch up on some of the action that's going on in the wrestling world. I know he just got back from North Dakota for an EWI show where he had a title match against the heartthrob Jaden Roller for the EWI Epic Championship. So a lot to cover there. Definitely.
And it looks like we got looks like Douglas Rockefeller is trying to join us as well. So if somebody could shoot him the link, please, by all means.
Excellent. So we will have Douglas Rockefeller, two members of the Rockefeller Foundation. Here we go. Let's see if we can get that link going.
Yeah, so it's kind of a consistent thing here where it's mostly discussion prior to actually getting into the action. We got Kevin Brandt watching us as well at the moment.
Excellent.
Looks like we got Petrov looking to get on this as well. Send him the link here in just a moment.
Cool. I just sent the link over Facebook Messenger. So I believe Douglas at least has that link now.
Okay. We'll wait for him to get in and join us here.
Before we get to some action and check in with those guys, because I'm sure they have a lot on their minds that they'd like to share as well.
All right. Let me double check here. Let me see if the champ is ready to join us here. And that would be an affirmative.
All right. And here he is, the franchise player, AWAF.
You have Get It Right, Gorilla.
AWF. America's heavyweight champion, Bad Blood.
I'm not going to talk too much crap about you, but I will say I do like your taste in T-shirts.
I know.
Right, you represent.
I can help but represent. It's a style decision. So you just got back from North Dakota for an event with EWI, where you had a title match against the heartthrob Jaden Roller.
Yeah,
how was that?
It was hard hitting to say the least. I'll tell you that I'm still feeling it. I got a couple of bruises on my chest from those massive shots from that guy, but all in all, it was a pretty good show. The setup was great, and it was an experience. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we got a chance to watch some of the video that you were shooting there behind the scenes, and yeah, that looked like a really really amazing venue.
Well, I'll tell you, the venue was great. The entranceway, the monitors was great. It was like a Impact Wrestling show, a Ring of Honor show with the multiple, entranceway monitor or screens, whatever, whatnot. Um, but the most fascinating thing to me about the whole show was the show was in a large scale hotel,
Yep.
and if you go out one door, you're inside of a mall.
Yeah, that was just incredible to see.
The hotel had a water slide, a pool, and kids were in it. People were walking around with a mask on. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy, man. This is crazy.
No, I was even remarking, like,
Yeah.
when is somebody gonna like try to superplex somebody off that water slide into the pool? I mean, for God's sake.
That would have been funny. That would have been.
Street fight in the mall.
I got a story I can tell you guys about the last time I was there. Myself and a guy, Vendetta, and another guy, Cluck the Clown. Believe it or not, Cluck the Clown. We were sitting in a swimming pool, and this little kid comes up to us and he goes, "Hey, are you guys wrestlers?" So we say, "Yeah, we're wrestlers." And the guy's gonna get your autograph. No autographs, kid. So the kid walks away. Kid could have been maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6. Regardless, the kid comes back and he stands in front of us in the hot tub, and he stands and he pisses on himself, and just stands there, right? So I'm like, wow, this kid just pissed on himself. Well, the kid walks away, goes up to the water slide. And as he's going to the water slide, he's screaming, I'm peeing, as he goes to the water slide, right? So we convinced Cluck the Clown to go up the water slide and slide face first.
Oh my God.
Now, keep in mind, he didn't know the little kid had been peeing himself, right? The kid goes on the first slide and he slides down face first. So we're screaming, pee in your mouth, pee in your mouth face first.
Ew.
He gets out of
You
the
know,
water.
with the money I pay you now, Bad Blood, you don't have to hang out with this sort of crowd anymore.
Yeah.
No kidding. Oh my.
The point of the story is I get to the venue on Saturday afternoon before the show. And Vendetta walks up to me and he says, hey, man, I have something for you. Like, well, what do you have for me? He pulls out this T-shirt that says hashtag pee in your mouth.
Oh God.
More road stories from the
No kidding.
Pre-COVID.
right.
Definitely a little sanitary stuff going on there.
Yeah,
but pre-COVID.
post-COVID world indeed.
We're also joined by Douglas Rockefeller, who is sporting
Pardon me.
his new mustachioed style, I would say. Looks like it's working out for you.
You guys already knew that.
South Korea?
Really?
Is that what you just said?
No, not at all.
Well, Douglas, you gotta watch Gorilla. He just throws little jabs in there.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah,
Where are you
he
going?
knows better. He doesn't know better. That's the problem. He doesn't know better. He's gotten brave since we've been apart during COVID, and he doesn't know his place anymore. He thinks that he's safe wherever he is, living in under a rock. I mean, look at his apartment. I mean, my goodness, it just reeks of cheapness. But that's Gorilla Monroe for you.
It's an IKEA special. You gotta do that marketplace stuff sometimes too.
The IKEA special.
Yes, definitely. At least I'm wearing a mask now, I guess. So I'm staying prepared and safe.
On time, you savage.
I know. I'm
Wear your damn mask.
Everybody wear a mask. It's not going down. It's getting worse. Scary.
Yeah. Speaking of things getting worse, we have to address this eventually, I would imagine, with the hashtag speaking out. I was actually just reading up on, I guess, Shakara is now the latest to fall.
Yep.
It's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that was within the last half hour or so that was announced.
This happened just a little while ago. Mike Quackenbush has been named along with several of his students.
I am all for people who are guilty of any kind of predatory behavior, any kind of untoward behavior towards anyone, particularly towards women or people who are in positions of authority, abusing their positions. Typically, it has been women who have come out, which is great, which is awesome. The only thing I'd like to say is we have to make sure that facts are the facts.
Well, it hasn't just.
I'm not going to say anything else beyond that.
It hasn't just been women. I know for a fact that Moonshine Mantel came out. But here's the thing too. I'm not just counting.
TJ Perkins has come out. Cassius, the Neon Explosion in the UK has come out.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of incidents.
Keith Lee.
I'm saying it's not just women.
Yeah, Keith Lee too. But here's the thing, and I didn't want to address this tonight. I felt like it was something that maybe we should have did at a later time, but since you brought it up and you want to throw it out there now, let's just throw it out there now.
I mean, if we're not going to bring it up now, I mean, if not now, then when?
I get it. I get it. You know, here's the thing. I've witnessed it, not personally, but like over the last couple of days, I've seen the list. The list is not. It's not a good list. It's not a good list. Okay.
It's a growing list.
Yeah.
It's continuously growing. You know, and the sad thing is, it's growing, but it's not growing for the reasons it's supposed to grow.
No, I agree.
Now, the bullying, I get that. We've already talked about bullying on here before. But you got guys who cheat on their girlfriends, and now the girlfriends are mad. So now they're posting, oh, well, he did this, this, and this. It's about sexual abuse. This isn't about being upset because some guy dumped you. It's about like the abuse in the locker room, the powers that be, you know, taking advantage of you. That's what this is all about. It's about that.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
about being upset because the guy didn't want to return your tweet, or being upset because the guy didn't message you back on Snapchat or anything like that. It's not about that. And I've seen a whole bunch of people, and another thing that's really bothering me and is really pissing me the fuck off about this whole thing is that I'm seeing a lot of stories that are secondhand.
Yeah.
So we all know what happens when you get a secondhand. It's like the telephone game. You know, I tell you, hey, Gorilla's wearing a gray shirt. And then by the time it gets to Douglas, the gray shirt has pink on it. And then it gets to you, Tony, and it's pink with blue strips on it. And then it gets to me, and it's a black shirt. You know? So it's like,
well, fortunately, there's not too much of that going on. There have been some women who've been speaking up about that, Barbie Hayden in particular. And we don't want to distract and turn this around to where we're distracting from the very, very, very important welcome message that is coming out right now, that none of this should be tolerated. It has been tolerated, but now it's properly. It's the time to change, and it has been the time to change, and it's overdue. Yeah. Nobody's defending anybody who is guilty of those things. But you know, sometimes there is a careful lens you have to look at things through, and some of us know better than others here about some of that kind of stuff in terms of mob justice. But the vast majority of what is coming out is to the point and proper. We support anybody who's coming out, and we will. Anybody here, anybody's watching, we will work actively. If there's a locker room where this is happening, you can come to any of us. We will work, and we will take care of that and nip that in the bud.
And that's the really important thing about all of this. I mean, a vast number of these, there's verifiable proof. I mean, David Starr, Dave Christ, Jack Gallagher, so on and so forth. I mean, and then that sure, there's the examples of, there's some people who said really, really stupid things, but have, weren't really, quote unquote, guilty of doing anything especially bad. I mean, Sammy Guevara, just for example.
Here's my advice on this. We don't have any women right now who are joining us.
Right.
Let's table this. We all think we're all on the same page in terms of supporting anybody who's a victim. Before we go get too deep in the weeds,
Yes.
if we want to address that a little bit more, we can have some people who have a different perspective than just dudes.
Yeah.
I agree.
The stories develop.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. That's why I didn't want to bring it up and talk about it at this particular moment, because we're all four guys.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, some guys are complaining about it too, but we're four guys. We have no right to talk about this in this depth. We're not ones being victimized.
Right. Yeah. It's not the same perspective as somebody who's a woman, or even another man who's actually been there and actually experienced that. Just for example.
Look, I know several people who've come forward and said something, and I know several people who have things said about them.
Yep.
So when it comes to that, like, I'm not. Sometimes like I told a female friend of mine today, I'm ashamed to be a man in this business right now when it comes to that. But I'm also a father of an 11-year-old girl, and I look at it like this. If someone said the things or did the things that were done to these women, not even God will stop me from getting them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No excuse for behavior like that, for sure.
All right, so as Douglas said, we'll table this for another time. Plus, there's some other things going on in the world that we'll want to talk about a little bit later. Anyhow, we have our first match queued up for tonight.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so we're gonna start off with a No Limits Championship matchup from earlier this year, February 16th, 2020 to be exact. And this is going to feature the challenger, formerly of the Freak Show, Meat, taking on, at this point, still relatively new champion, the Chosen One, wonderful Zack Winters, leader of the Freak Show.
That would be, no question, a very violent, as all No Limits title matches are.
Indeed. And let me, why did that come up? There we go.
Cool.
All right. We will get this underway here. And it would be nice if it were to start playing. There
we go.
Look at Meat.
Your favorite
alone,
wrestler.
As usual.
And immediately gets caught.
He betrayed his family. He betrayed the Freak Show. And look at him. Even Paul Moonshine won't give him the time of day.
And you can tell Zack is very, very, very angry at this point. He wants to get this match over with in a hurry.
Takes him with the gold.
Yeah, he does not want to waste any time and dealing with Meat right now.
He's definitely got the early advantage here for sure, and just come out with a barrage of blows with that garbage can, and then eventually the belt. And more with the garbage can. Jeez, not looking good for Meat at this time.
Yeah, and with the rules of this match, you can get your pinfall anywhere in the building, and he already got a 2 count down on the floor.
Ooh, is he busted open? Looks like he is.
He is already bleeding. We're not even a minute into this match, and he's already bleeding.
Well, I also think with these two guys together, it's always violent, no matter what type of match it is.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. And Zack taking the post.
On my stream, I can hear Bad Blood, but I cannot see his image.
Neither can I. I think he's turned his video off for right now.
There we go. Look at that handsome guy. Huh?
You're damn right.
Yep.
Just got that fresh haircut today.
Nice.
Zach Winters just working over Meat there over by the tables, and Meat
looks like he found some offense there.
Well, if Zach was planning on having any more kids, he might want to put those plans on hold.
Just a little bit, yeah. Oh. Look at Meat now on the offensive. Can never tell what he's going to do. Looks like he's got...
Using that romper of his as a weapon. Totally legal in this kind of matchup.
And the funny part about these type of matches and Zach Winters is that neither one of them seems to give a damn about their own physical well-being. So.
Oh, never.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you look at Zach Winters and you kind of get the impression, okay, maybe more of the arrogant type, but the man's been doing these kinds of matches what seems like forever. So he is no stranger to doing these no limits type matchups.
I heard that Zach Winters is looking forward to doing a death match.
And oh, good God!
Oh, yeah. Well, War Games type of match right there.
Pretty sure that's an unsanctioned move right there.
Yeah.
In there.
But Zach Winters still fighting back.
That's the beauty of a no limits title match. There are no limits. You pretty much can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, that was a pull cue, by the way.
Mm.
Yeah, that would be a screwball corner pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't going to make that joke.
And Jesus, what a shot.
Yeah, it's been mostly Zach Winters this whole match.
It has been, yeah. I mean, and again, this comes back to Zack, obviously being the leader of the Freak Show. He knows his guy is, possibly even better than they know themselves. He's been working with Meat he's been fighting alongside him, Big Vicious, Darkness, and Paul Freakshine now for months, years even, and he's become so accustomed. They are just like family. And I think those belt shots basically just served to anger Meat.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a second win. Oh.
Did you call that move the meat roll?
That's what he calls it. He calls it the meat roll.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's about right.
Blatant double hand choke there. Again, referee can do absolutely nothing except ask Zack if he still wants to stay in this matchup. That already dented up trash can. Oh, he was going for a kill shot.
Damn. And that's a heavy trash can, too. You don't want to be hit with any flying object, especially like a 10, 15-pound trash can coming out of nowhere.
That thing was making a trajectory right for Zack's head.
Yeah. The edge was planted firmly.
Almost. We've seen him do this before. If you look at that.
Oh, no, not the...
Right in the webbing of the fingers.
I'm sorry, but a paper cut anywhere hurts.
Yeah.
Your finger? Oh, my God.
Just watching is painful.
He is literally using a BCW program sheet to cut into the webbing of Meat's fingers.
Oh. It's getting...
You might get an infection.
Everyone.
Oh. And there's the lemon juice.
A little sanitize it. He's actually doing Meat a favor.
He might have been, honestly. Yeah. If we're looking at what, a post-COVID-19 world, I mean, Zack was ahead of the game.
Yeah. Lemon juice sanitation there.
And then he's trying to he's biting him on the calf out of that Jujigatami.
Damn. Definitely no quit in Meat.
Oh, you'll never get him to quit. I mean, he's one of those guys you have to knock him out.
Yeah, and
You're
even
gonna
then,
even then, that's questionable at best.
yeah.
No, you
never
gotta.
know.
And well,
Okay.
that speaks for itself. I'm not calling it.
Yeah.
I'm not calling that.
Definitely another unsanctioned move for sure.
And speaking of which, it looks like we have the man himself here. We got
Here
Meat
he
joining
is.
us.
Oh my goodness.
Meat, turn on your camera.
The man himself. We're watching him now.
I mean,
Meat can operate technology?
he's surprisingly technology literate.
Oh my goodness, is that a song?
Nobody's ever used
That is
those
a
two words in the
sword.
same sentence before
A
about meat.
sword. Holy cow.
Meat and
Wait,
literate.
is he stabbing him with a sword?
Oh, jabbing him in
He's
the forehead.
stabbing him with a sword in the head.
Now what do you expect?
There's Meat.
And unfortunately, that one backfired on Zack Winters.
Meat, you are a sick bastard. Oh.
Absolute violence.
That one backfired, and then some.
Oh, wow.
All this violence for no reason at all. I love it.
The tide has turned. And Meat with the advantage now. He smashes his head on the table.
Head first.
Is he going to do it again? Looks like it's going to happen.
And again, keeping in mind, both Zack and Meat are cut open. So
right in front of that idiotic idiot there, Gordy, the friggin' guy in the front row.
Another passionate BCW fan, Gordy.
Oh, passionate is one way to talk about Gordy. The guy who screams, "You suck" all the time? Yeah.
He's loud.
Oh, here comes the thumbtacks.
And we just...
Let me tell you, I hate those goddamn thumbtacks because every time we get those, they get stuck in my boots.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Meat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, just when you think you've got them all, I mean, just around ringside, they're everywhere.
Well, he's not a very considerate man, Meat.
Whatever it takes.
In this case, the thumbtacks have they backfired. And he kicked out.
Who's the champion at this point?
Zack Winters had actually just won the
was
belt.
the champion here.
Yeah, he had just won it from Meat in that Freak Show 4-way.
That's right.
Sort of hear Meat.
That's right. Meat got his feelings hurt and wanted revenge.
Oh.
It was like he was going. He was trying for that flatliner type move, but he didn't get all of it. Big Vicious.
Big V. He's going to cash in. He's cashing
in the middle of a matchup.
Now keep in mind, Big Vicious has been one of those guys ever since he won that case. He's been cashing in on the referee, taking his damn belt off, backing out fans. So he's not mentally all there.
What was that? Axe body spray?
Holy.
Oh my God. He rolls him up. There it is.
Count of two. He got him.
Did he?
He got him.
He got him, yeah. That will do it.
What an insane ending to that matchup.
Big V with the assist.
Yeah, it was looking like Big V was going to cash in and possibly try to win the belt there in the middle of the matchup. It served to be a distraction. Zack was able to take advantage of that, and he has retained the championship.
The allied powers of the Freak Show. You do not want to get on their bad side. When they're a united force, they are something to reckon with, that's for sure.
Oh, my goodness. Like I was saying, did somebody send Petrov the link to join us? Because his match is coming up next. Zack Winter's the victor of this one, but not
what do you expect?
without a
The only
price.
person on Meat side are the fans now, and they don't count.
I mean, honestly, was there really a winner to this match? Like they're both pretty screwed up. Look at this guy. Look at this sick fool.
Some bloody mess.
Bloody, beaten, victorious mess.
What a moron.
Hey.
Rallying at the end there.
Me.
Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't do any crazy stuff like that anymore.
Mhm.
I just say anymore.
Anymore. Not that you haven't been in that kind of a situation more than once.
I don't ever put myself in matches where there's thumbtacks or any other craziness, but
Paper cuts.
Yeah, I think Douglas might have something to say about that.
Paper cuts with lime juice. Like, what in the actual hell were we witnessing?
Punishment, torture.
Yep.
And that's just a day in the office for those guys.
And no
BCW
limits division.
for you, baby.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
nothing less.
I'm gonna go back to a conversation we were just having.
Okay.
So a friend of mine, she wrestles all through the Midwest, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, all those places like that. Her name is Amazing Maria.
Yes, I know Maria.
I've known Maria for a very long time. She's a Green Bay Packer fan. Go Packers. So she had an issue with a fan. So it's not just wrestlers. It's not just promoters or bookers or talent agents or whatnot. It's a fan. A guy by the name of David Payne. David Payne has been harassing her, slandering her name, sending her horrible text messages saying he wished she would die, and also the craziness. And we urged her to contact the police. She did. So now the police are looking for this psychotic idiot. But she makes a good point here. I told her we were discussing the list and things that are on the list, and she says, and I quote, "The list is unfounded and not researchable. There are people on that list that could sue for slander because the claims are unfounded." Now, that is true. My problem with the whole thing is this. Everyone's jumping on the Me Too bandwagon. And trust me, I totally 1,000% support it. But jumping on there and saying things because a guy broke up with you and you didn't feel it was the right thing to do, or, because a guy didn't, like I said, return your Snapchat or your text, like vindictive. I guess I should say the vindictive type of people.
Vindictive, sure. Yeah.
So let's say for instance, there's 100 cases, 100 reported cases of rape or any type of sexual allegations, right?
Right.
Now, if 100 people said it happened and it only happened to 25 of those people, those 75 people that said it happened are making you doubt the 25 people that did happen to. You know what I mean?
Sure. No, I got you.
Makes it harder to come forward.
Exactly. And that's probably why it's taken so long for some of these people to come forward.
Mm-hmm.
It totally sucks.
It does.
It's never too late.
Yeah, I mean, it's never too late. 5, 10, 15, 20 years on the line, look what Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Classic example. That happened. The girl that said he did that to her, it happened, 20 some odd years ago?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very long.
It's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy to come forward and say, hey, this
I'm not condoning it, but I heard back then when Bill Cosby was doing all that stuff, that was like the normal. Like a lot of the parties, they did stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not condoning it, but
Mm-hmm.
that was big back in Bill Cosby, even when he was younger and stuff. So
we're joined by my boy Adam Woods over here. What up, Adam?
What's good, party people?
Now, Adam,
my goodness, what has been going on in the wrestling business this week, this month, this decade? It's weird.
Positive COVID cases, so much going on.
I will say this though, Adam, you missed a match. I don't know if you were watching, but this guy, the guy to your right, Meat, had a piece of paper give him a paper cut between his fingers and squeeze lemon juice in it.
Good time.
Isn't that a Terry Funk spot from 1972?
What in the actual fuck?
Terry Funk did it. It's awesome.
Well, if you're gonna take from, you might as well take from the best.
All I know is watching stuff like that just makes my forehead
10
itch.
points for me. 10 points for me. It's a 5-star match.
All right. So what
5 webbing.
Tony, for the next match?
All right, so going back to 2018, and again, if somebody can send the link to Mr. Petrov, since he is involved in our next matchup.
Oh, do I have to watch this?
Whoa. Hold on, guys. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
You know, I know Adam probably knows this because we discussed it in our other group. But the WWE has been hit with COVID-19 pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Fox has canceled the WWE's backstage show.
Yep.
And we were all looking earlier who may have gotten it. Well, let's just say this. Man, what a few days. My show gets canceled and I get COVID. Wear your mask and wash your hands. Stay safe, everyone. Renee Young.
And John Moxley was just exposed to somebody. It was announced today, right?
Oh, boy.
So Moxley, Renee Young, they're married. They probably exposed each other.
Yeah.
Now we all know that CM Punk was on the last edition of the show. So let's just assume that maybe CM Punk may have gotten it.
So
once again, wash your goddamn hands.
Yes.
Wash your hands.
Never.
Oh, my goodness.
Never. I might look dirty, but I actually wash my hands.
Thank God.
Which hand?
Apparently, it's the one with all the lemon juice in it.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That hurt.
No, we were saying, apparently Zack was doing you a favor by trying to disinfect those fingers.
Oh, my God.
He was cleansing my fingers with lemon juice. We did a while back. I think it was before this, actually. We did a match in Darkness. It was the 4-way hardcore match with the Freak Show. And Darkness took a lemon and shoved it in my forehead.
Oh, yeah, when you were busted open. That's right.
Oh, my God. I remember. Oh, it hurt so bad. And it was one of those things, too, where, only the small part of the crowd caught it. So, the other people in the crowd probably couldn't understand. I'm like, it's one of those things where I wasn't selling. It really fucking hurt.
I gotta say, I love watching Meats matches. I just hate going after them.
Right?
No.
Gets messy.
Swimming thumbtacks and blood. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you owe me a pair of boots. Every time I get a match, I find thumbtacks in them.
It just adds legitimacy to it. It just adds to the whole gimmick and everything. You got blood on your boots.
Yeah.
Blood on the camera lens. It's everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Splatters all over the place.
And we got Petrov.
Hey, Petrov, what's up?
All right, so let's go ahead and get to this next match, Tony.
All right, next matchup here. So, September 2018. Measure 11 explodes.
Mm-hmm.
Gregor Petrov versus Tommy Celcius.
I have you know that night was all sorts of fucked up because all week there have been messages from all over people. Just at this point we weren't even cutting fucking promos as much as we were just telling each other how bad we were gonna fuck each other up.
Yeah,
I love this show.
I remember. I remember. Oh my goodness, I remember. All right, let's go ahead and get that queued up. Okay, come on. Thank you.
There we go.
What a beautiful man.
And once again, there's an asshole Gordy ringside.
Yep.
Ever present.
Ever present.
You can never tell who's a good guy, bad guy, because to him they all suck, but he's front row every freaking week.
Right. He's like Charlotte Flair. He's everywhere.
Definitely makes himself known, that's for sure.
No, I like Gordy. Don't get me wrong. Gordy's a good guy.
Yeah.
This is going to be a. I have not seen this match since it happened back on September 27, 2018. So reliving this, and you can tell Tommy wearing the jeans here, so he's definitely in street fight mode. Definitely not here for a wrestling match.
And the shirt comes off and the singlet goes up, Jerry Lawler style. Look at it.
Yep.
All the way up. That's what she said.
I'll watch this one and then
Oh, that's right. So this match was also so we're seeing wrestlers surrounding the ring now. So you've got this as a
lumberjack match.
It is a lumberjack match here. So
Goblin
keeping
all of a sudden,
everybody.
I don't remember that.
So this is going to. So yeah, the idea was to make sure that this match just stayed one-on-one inside the ring.
Oh boy.
Oh, Gary the
There's
Conqueror.
Gary the Conqueror.
There's a guy wearing an NWA BCW T-shirt over there too. Looks kind of familiar.
I
think it might have been a guy who had blue in his eyes.
Could be.
You want to watch this?
Lumberjack match.
Do you want to watch this, Aiden? He's more interested in Howard the Duck. He wants to watch Howard the Duck.
Wants to watch Howard the Duck. All right.
Good shit, though.
He's not watching a grown man get lemon juice poured into his cuts.
No kidding. Oh my god.
Don't give him any ideas.
Yeah.
There's no lemon juice in the cuts. Yeah, that's no fun.
Like at this point, we're almost anticipating when you guys are going to start busting out the skewers and other big Japan type stuff here. It's got to be.
We saw a sword in the last match.
I don't know about that.
We saw the sword.
Yeah.
Did you say coronavirus?
I'm just saying, bro. That stopped any and everything. Did it not?
That is true.
Yeah.
You weren't able to escalate shit.
Hey,
I'm that short ass hair.
I'm going to say this right here and right now. No promotion in the Northwest could take BCW out. Nobody on coronavirus.
Yep.
That's not the same thing.
We ran shows in hailstorms, snowstorms, fog, rain, sleet, whatever. There was nothing to stop us from running the show.
Hell, back in the day when BCW just had 12 people in the crowd, we could still be running now.
Fuck yeah.
That's most of the promotions in the Northwest. What are you talking about?
See, and not a lot of guys know that though. Like that shows you like how long you've had to been around to even know that. You tell people oh, we wrestled in front of 12 people. They're like, what? Like, yeah, man, we wrestled in front of some nobody to build that. Everybody did that together.
I remember that.
I did like a few shows at the Grange.
Oh my God, the Tiger Grange. That's right.
The fuck did I learn kung fu?
I know, right? It was like this isn't a wrestling match. This is a kickboxing match. What's going on?
You guys are watching this old kung fu theater on Sunday.
They know each other. They know each other so well. They're feeling each other out. They don't want to make a mistake.
Obviously not, because they're trying something that's absolutely, completely new, even for them.
Wrestling.
Oh.
That was a straight up right jab.
Petrov's trying to wrestle, and Tommy's not having any of it.
Nope. Ooh. Petrov caught him, suckered him in with the knuckle lock, going to work on him now.
The Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Yep. And now just flat out stepping on his face, stepping on his throat, stepping on his head.
Oh, my.
My kind of wrestling.
Hey, look at all that blood. Look at all that blood. Oh, wait. Oh, for me.
Yep, that was from the match that we saw last week with Meat and Mac against Leather and Chop Chop.
That's right.
Oh, the match right before.
Yep, that's right. So you guys You guys had to follow that.
And hence why Tommy's dying right now.
Big.
The fuck? I have combos too?
Right to the head, yeah.
What the?
Petrov in early control here, and now he just throws Tommy out to the floor. He's going to wait for all the lumberjacks to shoot him back in. Tommy trying to fight back now.
He ain't pulling that shit.
Nope.
Fierce right hands.
And now
I had to tell him I was like lighten up, and he's like, "Oh,
now Petrov getting thrown back in now. But Petrov, yeah, like I was saying, you're not going to see a lot of wrestling in this matchup, even though both men here they're totally capable of it. I mean, this is such a personal issue. And Jesus, what a headbutt!
Oh,
I mean, this is such a personal issue. I mean, wrestling match just isn't straight up just chops him right across the chest.
They wanted a 10 count. Fuck that.
Nope. No 10 count for you.
Well, why pander to them? They're here. They don't control what I'm doing.
10 count. Your mom is talking out the window. Don't worry.
Big Irish whip.
Okay. She's out there with Aiden.
Went for that back elbow. He caught him with it earlier, but
oh man!
And
low blow to the testicular region.
Yep.
Out of the center.
Yeah!
Nice shot too.
I'm using his fists.
Good job.
Good Lord. And that was right on the jaw, right on the button. Petrov firing back.
Here's my question: Tommy is throwing straight up haymakers, like he's throwing knuckles. Why is Petrov throwing arms?
Yeah, these two aren't holding back.
Oh, yeah.
Big hammer blow to the back.
Yeah,
and now Petrov just trying to choke the life out of Tommy here. Maybe a little bit of a change in strategy, just trying to wear him down.
Karate Kid, man. If you can't breathe, you can't fight.
True.
Oh, shit. Jesus Christ.
Ace Crusher across the top top rope, rather. Windpipe connecting right on that top rope. And now we're going to see if we get ourselves a 10 count here.
That's wild, man. Every one of those lumberjacks are somebody that me and Tommy did dirty along the way.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Tony the Burn knows all about that, the bleaching.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You know, though, he should be happy because out of all the Measure 11 things that happened, he's the one that got a T-shirt.
Speaking of doing somebody dirty, good God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. And speaking of T-shirts, up over the head, they're about to go to Chopsville. Oh, yeah.
And what made that one even worse is that he made Tommy wait for it.
Anticipation sucks.
It does. It's like you know it's coming, you just don't know when, and then all of a sudden you just feel that hot sear of pain going across your chest, and it is just horrible.
Good night, sir. Lay down.
Choking the life out of Tommy Phil.
Trying to just put him to sleep, and Petrov, firm control of this matchup. This match might be over. Tommy is not moving.
Dude, he was hitting fucking hard.
He was.
I'm telling you, the spirit of Matt Bourne was very much, that's probably why this is so hard.
He's got to try to stomp on his fingers.
Hell yeah, he drives for Uber. If I break his fingers, bro, he feels me all week. Try to give him pain that's going to stay with him, man.
Looks like he's already got an injured hand already as it is, so now you can't trying to take away both. Trying to trying to take away both hands
you can only
here.
punch you in the head so many times before you mess your hand up.
Yeah, that's actually very true. Unfortunately,
I'm telling you,
for him,
Jaden broke his hand on my skull, and so is Big V. There is a track record of people busting their hands, punching me in the head.
I'm back. I had to do something.
Now Petrov just trying to not just trying to break the hand, but trying to break the wrist, and now he's talking trash to me and Lance.
Mm-hmm.
Something to the effect of, you think this is bad, just wait till you see what I'm going to do to you two.
Oh, do we have a reversal?
Possibly. It looks like he might have something there with the possibly a leg bar, but Petrov.
I'm confused at what's going on right now. Looks like, are they trying to wrestle?
Petrov is basically trying to break Tommy's other hand and trying to break his other wrist.
The slow torture of Tommy Celcious is going down.
Basically,
right
and that was just straight knee right to the ribs.
Little Page took out of my good friend TKM right there.
Another one right to the short ribs.
It's gonna finish him off now.
Yeah, it looks like Petrov saying this is it. He's gonna end this thing right now. Double underhooks him. Tommy fighting his way out of it, though. He's separated that grip. And now Tommy trying to go up and under. He was finally able to get that neck breaker. Stun Petrov. And now both men are down. If
there's any chance for Tommy to get back in it, it's now.
Yeah. Otherwise, if he doesn't get into it now, Petrov's going to take this thing and he's going to run away with it.
Mm-hmm.
And now he just flat out throws. No. Tommy able to hang on there using the apron.
Oh.
Right. Another shoulder tackle. Nope, sunset flip.
Nope, here we go.
But no pinfalls in this matchup.
It was instinct.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because Tommy's the one that asked for that too. He's the one that asked for no pinfalls or just submission.
I think he was just trying to get me away from that fucking apron right there, man. And damn.
Petrov, what are you? Oh no!
Oh boy!
No!
He's gonna take out everybody.
And we're all dead. Everybody dies. Except Goblin.
Goblin's
Goblin's
the smart one. He's the one who got out of the way.
Everybody else down like bowling pins.
Yep. Petrov with his best Tracy Smothers. Everybody dies. Tommy back in control of this matchup now, just raking away at the face. And fighting back. Oh, what an elbow.
Wow.
You see that fan's reaction, like, Jesus Christ.
These guys are not leaving anything. Total
it's like you know you've caught their attention when they're he blocked that elbow.
Like Tommy's mouth is busted open there.
I think everything's busted open at this point. Shit. And now he's just trying to break that wrist now.
Brutal. Oh shit!
Oh, what a right hand! What a right hand to the face.
Right back to safety.
Yeah.
I mean, he summoned everything to land that shot.
The fucking Back to the Future finish. Son of a bitch.
Petrov,
where are the lumberjacks?
Man, yeah, maybe they had enough.
Are they still dead? Like,
I think that
they're on strike. Oh, they're still selling. They're hurt.
Oh yeah, no, I mean once we all got caught on that, I mean we just said nope, screw this. You guys are on your own. We all decided, yep, we're out of here. You don't need us.
Lounging jacks. Instead of lumberjacks, it's the lounging jacks.
Yep. Big right hand. Nope.
Oh, he ducks it.
Another big elbow.
Brutal elbow.
And he put everything into that elbow. We may have a double knockout here.
He's got a car wreck on there.
I mean, there have been some bombs thrown in this matchup.
You do know, like, I'm fucking king of potatoes.
That's right. You did win that championship over at Wrestle Club.
Fucking twice, and then I threw it in the garbage.
That was the funniest thing I've ever seen you do.
Oh, Tommy, you able to switch it around? Another big right hand. And that hand is heavily taped up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and at this point, it's so beat up that, like, it ain't going to hurt him to use it now.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, all the abuse and all the strikes he's been throwing, you got to think the thing's numb by now.
Well, you try to punch my head all night and think your hands is going to be, like, good.
Yeah, I know. Petrov almost to his feet. Nope, he couldn't make it up. Tommy Celcious coming away with the victory here.
Wow.
You want to talk about just pure brutality. Good God.
My Rockefeller Foundation brother, Tommy Celcious, but yeah, he didn't just win that match. He survived that match.
He did. He really did. Because if Petrov had made it up to his feet, I am pretty sure that was going to be it for Tommy. There was no way he was going to be able to go on much longer.
Lights are on, but nobody's home.
No kidding.
It's a glorified fist fight, more or less.
Pretty much.
Lumbering on each other, elbows and right hands.
What choice were we given? We had to follow the chop shop, man.
This is like two brothers fighting it out.
Do you remember that?
Over Dad's approval. Or a bottle of bleach, who knows?
Oh, God.
Stiff brawl.
Wow.
That
brought back some memories.
Great action there.
Is that Douglas?
Yeah.
Hi, Douglas. Hi, Petrov. Hi, DJ. Oh, that's Anthony and the other guy. I don't know their name. That guy's name.
The other guy.
The other guy.
The man with no name.
Oh my God, Douglas with a mustache.
Yeah, he does have a mustache.
With a mustache.
He's got a mustache with it's a soul patch. He's got a soul patch on the bottom. I like it.
I do too.
I was going to grow my hair out for the COVID, but Amanda wouldn't let me. She finally said I looked too ugly, and I had to shave it.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
God.
Yeah, she's like, I want to take family pictures, but you can't be in them because you're ugly.
Who's gonna take a Sharpie and draw you in?
The first time she met me, someone's like, "What do you think of me?" And she says, "He's gross." She said I was gross. Can you believe that? Now look at this.
That's.
And now
I think you and Petrov should team up and fight for meat and potatoes.
I'm down.
Yeah.
You got a smile on your face?
I just woke up.
We need more of that, less of this other crap that's going on in the business right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Zane says hi.
Oh.
That's right.
That was DJ Balsy.
There's Zayd in the background talking up. It's not in there, buddy. We gotta watch it. We'll watch it later. Man.
Howard the Duck.
Yeah, Howard the Duck.
Classic.
There's some duck movies in there, if I recall.
Yeah, there are. There are.
Yeah.
You know, duck movies.
I love that movie.
It is a good movie.
I know.
It gets panned, it gets ripped on, but it's what it is.
I know.
The comic book is classic too. It's a little different storyline, but stands out.
I have the old the magazines, the old Howard the Duck magazines. I still have those in storage someplace here. But
how about Howard the Duck showing up in Infinity War?
Oh, that was amazing. And I didn't realize it until I rewatched it for like the 18th time. But
I think I pointed it out to you.
You might have. Like I'm hearing about all these other characters that showed up during the end sequence, and I'm like, wait, Howard the Duck showed up?
That's right, BCW Worldwide fans. Your boy, the franchise is a huge leader.
Yeah, I think we all are. I think that's pretty apparent.
Except I'm in there that can kick your ass. So
also true.
Yeah, I'm so bad when I watch a movie. Like, for instance, I saw the movie Call of the Wild with Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah.
And whenever I'm like, oh, I can't wait to watch Call of the Wild, the new Han Solo movie. I watched, there's this movie that came out a while ago, and I just watched it. It was called Annihilation. And it had Natalie Portman and Oscar Isaac.
Yep.
You know, it wasn't bad, but I couldn't get over the timeline. Padme and Poe couldn't be in the same movie together. That bothered me the whole time. I'm just like, I like this movie, but I don't know, man.
See, now that you say that, that's going to bother me now.
He's all like, they can't be in the same movie. It doesn't fit.
Makes sense.
Where you going, buddy?
Before we close out, let's talk about some positives in professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I had my first match, and over the last 3 months, and the COVID shutdown, and it was amazing. The fans were amazing. Thank you all who showed up to EWI's reprisal. It was an awesome event. I didn't win the EWI Epic Championship, but I beat the Holy Piss on the Jade Roller. So that right there in itself makes me happy. I mean, BCW Worldwide will be back.
Yep.
Sooner than ever, hopefully. And just to give you guys a heads up, kind of a view. Here's a little bit of what it looked like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I was saying, the little backstage videos that you were shooting there, I could not get over that incredible venue. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm just thinking, like, you put guys like Meat and Zack and Mac in a place like that, and somebody is they're gonna find a way to fill that pole with lemon juice and thumbtacks, and somebody is going down that water slide head first into that thing.
I'll tell you this. I took a page out of Meat's book, playbook with this one right here. Watch what I do to the guy in the corner.
Oh.
Put his shoulder in between the ring steps and kick the ring steps.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean it was pretty it was a pretty good event. Jade Roller happens to be the son-in-law of Road Warrior Animal, which is kind of awesome in itself.
Yeah.
We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Last week, yeah.
So I mean, we got a lot of positives going on. I mean, let's just be honest. There's a lot of negative stuff going on in the world today.
Right.
But BCW Worldwide, the Roundtable, every week, we strive to bring you some positivity, some interactive, conversation with the fans, as well as the five guys around right now. Mm-hmm. We shoot the shit. We talk a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, it's all about love and respect. And it's all about building a fan base of BCW Worldwide, uniting races, colors, creeds, sexualities, whatever, whatnot. You know, BCW is a melting pot of all that.
There you go.
And we're not just a wrestling company. We're a promotion for the boys, by the boys, for the fans. And when I say that, it means every week, 52 weeks of every year, every Sunday live at the House of Action, 7611 North Exeter. You can see us live here at BCW Worldwide TV, live on our websites, live on Prism, on Xfinity, whatever, not
Open Signal.
And I was going to say that's actually we're going to be airing these roundtable shows now on going through Portland Community Media. So you're going to see this particular show in about 2 weeks' time.
Yes.
96,000 homes in the Portland metro area watch us every week, which is freaking awesome. You know, so like I said, we joke a lot, we kid a lot, we bash Gorilla, all the time, but it's all love and respect. And Gorilla's having a baby.
Yeah,
I mean, not him, but his wife's having a baby.
Well, I'm gaining some COVID weight, so I definitely feel like I'm having a baby.
It happens.
I wish I'd get some COVID hair.
I mean, your face. There, I mean,
very nice.
There's your COVID hair right there.
Douglas.
I'm trying to go the opposite direction, but I mean, everybody losing, gaining something, but in the end, we're very much on the path to hopefully getting started again here. I believe the estimate was supposed to be in September. Hopefully that holds up.
Well, let's just hope that what the governor says is right, and that in the beginning of August.
I hope so, man. I got a dusty box of razor blades.
Oh my God! No!
Just sitting there. Look at that. It's barely seeing anything anymore.
I think you just scared Douglas out of the stream.
He got disgusted. He had to go.
Oh man, no! I got a big old box just ready to go.
Oh my God!
This guy over here is
ready for September.
Well, September to December, I guess, right?
Hey, you know what you say? December. Yeah, me and Mac, Christmas match 3.
Oh my God,
that was nice.
Yeah, I think maybe a Christmas tree with some razor blades in it or something. Some Christmas tree.
Dear God!
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure whoever's booking this show puts me first. So I'm gonna end up getting cut up with those blades.
You gentlemen can go on. You gentlemen can be main event.
Yeah.
I got kids. I'm 99% clean. I'm good. Don't worry.
There's that 1% that's actual baby. Baby cleanse.
Yeah, the 1%. You only got to worry about. Oh man, I just changed a diaper. I didn't wash my hands and I bladed. Oh God, that's so gross.
That itself would be pretty shitty.
Oh, good Lord.
See, look at me. I got my Lex Luger gear on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, patriotic Lex Luger gear.
Yes, you got his Lex Express here. We're about to get into the Lex Express, which is the stroller here. We're about to go do our one outing of the week. We go to Arco. I haven't been furthest across the street is the furthest I've been away from my house.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, I pretty much I stay in here all day. I take the trash out. I consider that as a vacation. Some people hey, we're gonna go to Mexico for a vacation. I'm I'm taking the trash out.
I wouldn't wash my car today. That's it.
Yeah, no, fun, man. But I'm telling you, I wish she wouldn't have made me cut my hair. I was gonna have the most badass comb over when I returned.
Oh my God! Now I want to see it.
There's still time.
I still have time. I think I do, but yeah, she just disses me and tells me I look ugly and everything. I'm not rude. That's her, man. But hey, guys, it was nice talking. I'm down to do this again. I got to get going.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, we're going to Arco. I'm going to go get myself some, some Red Bull and sugar-free Coke. That's my diet.
There you go.
Blue cheese and hummus. Blue cheese and hummus.
Blue cheese and hummus. All right.
Nice.
You say bye. Say bye.
Jason won't talk to us.
He's like,
He's all going to go bye bye. We put him on the thing. He's like,
nope.
Right.
we got to work on this.
Not selling this.
Well, I love you guys. Have a good one.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Hey, peace.
Take it easy.
So what we got on tap for next week, gentlemen?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a really good question. So we have our
wait a minute.
vast library.
I got that poll that I was talking about. I saw it on the BCW Worldwide page, and the BCW Worldwide family would like to see some women's action.
Oh, good change
I
of
think
pace.
I think we can make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can definitely make that happen. We will find we got to find the right match, but I think we got a few ideas.
Well, I know for a fact I'd love to see Sunny Days and Miss Sarah, but also to see Casey Carlisle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do believe there's a mixed tag team match. Was it Tex Thompson and Miss Sarah against Paul Preston and Sunny Days?
Possibly.
Interesting.
We'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, I think I saw that match a while back.
Yeah, we'll have to go through the archives and we'll have to see if I mean we've got a pretty decent allocation of matches featuring the ladies, so I think we can find one that would definitely be suitable for this show. And who knows, maybe we can get Sunny on, maybe we can get Sarah on, maybe we can get them both on.
Yeah, that would be great.
Also, one thing I noticed when we had that abundance of people here on live, it would only allow me to add 6 people at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of sucked.
Were more people waiting to get in, or do we?
Yeah. So when we had Mr. Woods and we had Petrov trying to join in at the same time, and so we might have to upgrade the subscription here.
Mm-hmm. Then we could maybe simulcast on Facebook Live and YouTube.
Possibly.
I think that's one of the features.
I believe that is one of the features. You can stream to two destinations live.
Cool. So we'll have to look into that for sure. But let's go ahead and wrap this one up. I think we've gone well past our 1 hour mark, but I think we're okay.
Lots of great action. And don't forget to check us out on youtube.com/BCW Worldwide Television. And subscribe for the weekly roundtable and much more action from the BCW Vault. Matches are being uploaded pretty consistently, so you'll be able to find a lot of great BCW action there. I am your host, Gorilla Monroe, for Tony DeBarn, for the franchise player Bad Blood. So long.